Because the second question, when we did our survey, that was number 2. Why are men afraid to commit?
Oh, I got a response to that one. That's easy. Look at institutionalized slavery.
What you got?
Why should they? Why should they? You have these. With anything, you find someone. I mean, think about the number of sisters, or the first time you saw your wife, and you looked at her and you go, "Oh my God, she's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. I got to get to know her." And you go through hoops and balances and checks and asking people and, are running up and down stairwells just to find out who she is. And once you find out who she is and you really fall even more in love with the person, why would you think about cheating on someone that you pursue so heavily?
Decide not to commit if that's what he wants, and he goes after it like he goes after it.
No. The deal is you've gone after it, you've conquered it, or you've gotten her attention, you've won her affection, and then you turn around and cheat. Is that what you do?
A lot of women have been in situations where they've been with they may have a cutoff period or a certain period where they think, okay, we've established enough getting to know one another, and we've been intimate and done everything under the sun.
Let's commit.
Let's go to the next level. And some women have 3 years, some have 5, some have 7,
10.
some have 10. We did one form before, and one girl said she was with a guy for 10 years, and she wound up leaving him because
he wouldn't
go to that next marriage, which is step considered the ultimate commitment.
I've pretty much gotten off the. Excuse me, brain fart. I left out one element of why commitment is so difficult. And again, revisiting institutionalized slavery. Imagine having just the love and affection for a child and being socially conditioned that you're not supposed to become attached. I think that's part of the problem in the African American community, male or female. We are socialized not to become attached. Don't get excited about. Remember, there used to be some old time sayings. Just basically don't get over excited about stuff, because imagine the conditioning of seeing someone die next to you while you're laboring, in bondage, and you better not say nothing, you better not cry, you better not show any outward of emotion. That builds neurosis. Why should I get connected to you or attached to you? Just because even if we liked each other, we can't form a family. There's no way we can marry. And again, that's not to say that it didn't happen. I'm not ignorant. I know my history enough to know that there were black families, there were free families. But as a society of people, the African American male wasn't told to be committed or responsible. The female is told to be responsible and be an overseer of the African American family. But you're not asked the black male to do that. That's where that commitment comes in. Because you give that black male an inalienable right to be the leader of his family. And if you don't give him that right and give him that opportunity, how is he going to help establish sound relationships?
Now, do you agree? Because I felt the same way. I felt that certain things from our past have been inherited, both good and bad traits. And I believe that's probably one of the traits that kind of transcended over into how we are today. Which is that broken bond of commitment or being, a sound structure where that, you won't be torn apart.
And I hate to say this, but the only type of relationship that you find brothers who are totally committed in, either they grew up in a two-family home or they love their mother so much that when the reverse is true, sons go after their mothers when they look for a woman. You see what I'm saying? But if they love their mother so much and they happen to find a woman that not is only motherly but loving, and as a wife can take care of their emotional and physical needs, then you might find one. 9 times out of 10, she'll cheat on him because she's got a good man and she doesn't know what to do with him.
Man, that's a problem. I mean, I can't understand.
My boys
I
talk
can't
about
understand
my boys talk about it
why-
all the time. Good man.
Why a woman would cheat on a good man. Now, see, I've
Yeah.
had that situation where I'm in my second marriage. My first marriage on me, but you know, here she is. She does have a good man, and I consider myself a good man.
She probably couldn't
and she
appreciate
didn't,
you.
and she didn't appreciate it, and
Right.
she did decide to step outside of the
Mhm.
relationship. Okay, but I mean, this is I'm kind of I don't know if I'm going overboard with it or not, but here's a relationship I know wasn't working, didn't work, and you know it's over. I think my goal was because I came from a family that was my mother and father divorced early in my life. You know, I was in the second grade when they divorced, so I think it was always a goal for me.
Yeah, that was a priority for you.
To keep the family
Right.
together, and even though I tried to do it in my first marriage, it did not happen, and we ended up splitting up. But I still did not lose the idea that, you know, I wanted to be married. I wanted to be in a monogamous relationship. You know, so, you know, after I got divorced, my goal was to get married again.
Right.
I
And do it all
wanted to
over
be
again,
married
right.
again. My ultimate goal was to be married again, and to find, you know, that lady that complemented my life, that I love, that you know, that we love each other, that we could share a mutual commitment to spend the rest of our lives together. That was a goal for me.
I think it's so funny that what I know about you and what I know about my own father, what I've seen in my own brother's relationship, marriage and divorce, same scenario. We need to stop as a society looking at something we see and losing perspective. If it's a trick, it's a trick. Treat it as a trick. And take every precautionary measure to not bring any kids into the scenario. Many times, you take this horniness and this heat and this lust, you end up producing a child, and then you want to try to salvage something and call it a relationship via marriage, long-term commitment, and it's destructive. Because for one, I know many people nowadays, people that I've known, they get together and they know one another. 3-4 months, boom, they married. 2 years down the road, boom, they divorced. Boom, 3 kids, 2 kids. Can't stand each other because they didn't take the time to get to know one another.
So, why do you think most men cheat? Because that's been the number one question that women have on their minds.
In general, I won't just speak for men. I'll speak for just male and females. The one reason why I think that they cheat is because they are insecure and, for the lack of a better word, insatiable. And the two can't go hand in hand. Again, I'll use my example as a car. You know, you covenant a 67 Mustang or a Navigator. You wash it, you clean it, you drive it, you fill it up. You pretty much do everything but make love to it, male or female. But we don't put the same amount of effort in our relationships.
Gotcha.
You know, we can fall in love with a vehicle or a piece of property, but we can't, you know, and it will satisfy us. Every time we're in that car, we styling, we happy. But when we have a good person at home, we don't treat and respect that person as we would a piece of property. So it's not giving us all the satisfaction. It's not enough, you know. And then that's basically an issue of priorities. What's enough? What's good enough? And does it suffice?
And for me to cheat at this point, you know, I don't even think about it because it's not even an option. But if you're posing a question to me, for me to cheat would mean that without any doubt, I know that my relationship at home is over. You know, we've talked about it, we've discussed it, we've said, hey, we're gonna go our separate ways. And for me, that would be enough for me to, you know, I guess, seek an interest in another woman outside of the marriage. But at this point, like I said, if I'm in love, I know I'm in a loving relationship, so I'm saying I wouldn't cheat until I know that relationship.
That's true.
You know, and again, it transcends gender. You know, if I got a decent relationship with my family or my boys, or a plutonic relationship with friends, just friends that I've known for years, I'm not going to jeopardize anything that's going to just, you know, I'm not going to come off all flaky or flick out one time and, you know, they not know who I am or who they're dealing with. You know, consistency is really the issue that we're talking about. People don't want to express consistency. You consistently, again, maintain your car. You consistently get up in the morning and go to work.
The commitment.
Right.
I mean, if you're totally committed and you say those vows and you really believe in those vows,
That's the point.
You're committed to that relationship. I believe that you won't cheat.
Right.
You don't have a need to cheat until you truly understand that there's no more commitment, and that things are truly over and you can't move on.
Right.